How do you do? Mr. Rez felt it'd be rather unkind not to present this live play without a friendly word of warning. We are about to unfold the story of Dracula, a conqueror cursed with bloodlust, immortality, and emptiness. It is quite possibly one of the strangest tales ever told. It deals with the savage hunger that exists in the hearts of all mankind. It will scare you. It may frighten you. It might even terrify you. So, if any of you feel you don't wish to subject your nerves to such strain, now is your chance to. Oh, well, we warned you. As we last left off...
I can join Foundry.
Oh yes, please do that.
And we should bully Mike some more. He just keeps giving us reasons.
He's asking for it. He's cruising for a bruising.
He's a cruising for a bruising, boss. Beat him up.
Thank you so much for joining us. And me. As we last left off, our heroes did a little detective work and found a secret passageway to an underground dungeon/crypt. Our devious rogue picked a cult bunker clean of all their supplies. However, our heroes did wander into a crypt where they were briefly attacked by an army of ghast. In this battle, our dear beloved Mina fell. And before we go forward, my friends, I ask that we take a small detour back. The year is April 21st, 1885. Location, London. The otherwise overcast, stormy clouds slightly part. As we look down on a small town, we see a man reading a newspaper. We are going to do this. Oh. Not much better. Jonas, you see Mina peeking around a corner. She has developed this, let's say, interesting game that she likes to play of stealing unsuspecting people's newspapers. She turns to you and say, "Okay, you distract them and I'll grab it. Okay?"
Okay, yeah. Let's do that. John's gonna go up to him, the guy reading the newspaper. Hello, sir.
Oh, hello, young man.
Do you know what time it is?
You see that he is going to go pull out a pocket watch to check it, and as he does so, he notices your arm missing. And you see that he just kind of stares at it for a moment as we have our dear friend. You see Mina just bolt and snatch the newspaper from this man as well as a pocket watch. And she just runs down the street. Jonas, what do you do?
He's just gonna run the direction she came from, he's gonna run that way. So they separate.
Hey, what? You stop! Stop! And, the man will not know which direction to chase, and he would just kind of stand there dumbfounded in the middle of the street. A few moments later, you meet back at Mina's house. You kind of meet in this garden that you spend most of your time. Ismark, fortunately enough, is not there, Jonas. As you make your way to the garden, it begins to pour down. You see that Mina is just loving this. She is vibrant, she is full of life, and she is just running to this small gazebo over here where she kind of ducks in and, to get out the rain.
Jonas is gonna follow her. You get anything good?
She'll dangle the pocket watch.
Ooh, how'd you get that?
Well, you are a very good distraction. You have many talents, Mr. Heinrich.
I don't think that's really my choice. I don't think I can control that because I cannot rub his arm.
Pish posh. You had them eating out of your hand. And she'll kind of, she'll take a seat on a bench and she'll put one leg over the other and she'll kind of flex open the newspaper. Oh, wow. Tensions are coming to a standstill from the German Unification War. Didn't your dad fight in that? Or was like a medic there?
Yeah, I think that's how he got his training. That's where he learned most of his stuff, at least.
Oh. She'll just kind of begin to make a kind of crane out of the newspaper because she's bored.
Ooh, how'd you learn how to do that?
My mother taught me when I was younger.
Wow.
She spent time in the East. She said it was beautiful. I always wanted to go see it.
You want to go to America and the East?
I want to go everywhere.
Everywhere?
Everywhere. I want to see it all.
I don't think. I don't think that's possible.
I mean, what do you want to do when you grow up?
I just want to be happy.
And what will make you happy?
I don't really know yet. All I know is I'm happy now.
She'll look at you and smile. Me too. Jonas, can you make an insight check for me?
I'm great at those.
Jonas, the rain begins to clear as the sun peeks out, creating like a sherbet-colored hue in the sky. You see the sunlight hit Mina's face, her sun-kissed skin, her flowing locks of red hair. The neurons in your brain fire as you look as Mina. The sun gently sweeping her face, as if the heavens themselves were an extension of her beauty. In this moment, the butterflies in your tummy dive bomb into your stomach acid. and inscribe upon your days yet to be that you will never love anyone as much as you love Wilhelmina Murray in this very moment.
You're just gonna lean in and try and kiss her?
She will make a saddened face at that, Jonas. I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you sooner, but my father, he got a job as a burgermeister of a town in Bucharest.
Where's that? I've heard of that before.
It's in Transylvania.
Isn't that far?
You see that as you say that, she'll kind of make her face tight. Yeah, it's far. Do you...
Jonas doesn't really know how to react to this.
You will kind of stare her in the eyes. She looks conflicted in her emotions. And she will... Let's see... She knows that she shouldn't. She knows that she shouldn't get your hopes up. But in that moment, she leans in and kisses you. And she'll pull back and smile. And we will cut back to the present.
Oh God.
Do you have anything else for us, DM?
What do you mean?
Someone begging for a level up.
No. Lucas, immediately after killing that last guy, is just gonna run back. Jonas, help me with her.
Yeah.
We gotta get out of here.
Can we tell if she's dead or not?
Go ahead and give me a medicine check, Jonas. You inspect her face. Such a far cry from the warmth of your memories. Where you saw a beautiful young woman with vibrant, sun-kissed, fair skin, long red locks of hair, you now see a woman, blood caked on her face, her eyes slightly parted, her hair cut short, not responding.
Let me move her to that stone.
The stone, we gotta get out of here. Those, other cultists are down south.
We have to do something about her.
Well,
you wanna do it in
you two
front of
pick her up and
that
let's
thing?
take her outside. I don't think it's a good idea to stay here much longer. Just don't forget about that trap that you all re-rigged.
Oh, I remember. And Lucas is just gonna kind of pick her up and piggyback her over his back
Okay.
and Come on.
I'm gonna take great care in not setting off this trap right here.
I won't do that again.
Can you guys give me a group stealth check?
Okay.
No. Hey.
Of course.
30. So what does that bring the average up to?
Like a 20 something.
Yeah, preach.
I will remind you that total combat probably only took around 1 to 2 minutes.
Not even. It's like 6 seconds per round,
Yeah,
right?
that was like 30 seconds.
Mhm.
How quickly stuff can go awry.
Did Manet
Just close the door and you. Oops.
did Manet slippery put the stuff?
No, not yet. The barrel's just sitting there.
Okay.
Are y'all making your way out?
Mhm.
Yes.
I believe so.
Mom, let's move.
Once we're outside for good measure, I'm gonna knock over the barrel. Cover those stairs in oil.
Yes, sir.
We
As
aren't
you
gonna
wish.
go back to that place.
Place her down.
Is gonna like lay her down on the ground, and then he's gonna immediately run over here and pull off the. Actually, no, he's just gonna blow out the candle on top.
You do so, and the door comes closed.
Jonas is gonna start trying to do CPR on her and use this, even though it's not gonna work.
Jonas,
Come on.
Jonas. I'm afraid she's no longer with us. You have to
No,
accept
no.
this.
No, this can't be. No.
She kind of.
What?
He'll like give her one last look, and seeing like absolutely no movement whatsoever, he's gonna turn around and just kind of walk over here.
Jonas is just gonna break down, crying.
Jonas, can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Perfect.
I am going to amend this a little bit. Instead of paranoia,
Patrick, take over?
we're gonna go with guilt.
Okay. Let me add that to my features.
I'm gonna help Jonas move Mina into our fortifications here.
Of course. I feel like Jonas isn't really operating at 100%, Manet. I'm pretty sure you just kind of lead him like a dog on a leash.
Yeah, he's just not how he normally is.
Come on. Let's all get some rest for now. I'm gonna go ahead and ritual cast good old Lehman's tiny hut or whatever that spell's called. I'm pretty sure
course.
that's it.
You may, Manet.
Once Lucas is in.
What does this ritual look like, Manet?
So I'm saying without magic that basically I've just fortified the crap out of this with the with this
Mulch.
with the stuff from the cart.
Okay. There, you
Um,
create enough fortifications to kind of give you an alert if something were to try to enter.
Mm-hmm.
Lucas, as you're kind of just standing outside this crypt, your shadow is cast against a wall, taking a drag from a cigarette.
Oh,
Is this, kind of like poetry, isn't it, Bubba?
I'll meet y'all in a sec. I need a smoke.
It's
Hello.
kind of like if your woman were to come here.
And he'll go around the corner, and he'll pull out a cigarette as well. And like his hand shaking as he's holding it, and he lights it. I know, that's why I don't want her here. And
This-
there's nothing you can do, like you did for me.
Me? Little old me. Unfortunately, Mr. Lamore, the only chips you have available are the ones you come into this world with. You can't borrow anyone else's.
I can tip the dice for no one but myself, I guess.
Well, I don't want to scare you wrong. There are some nasty devils that will say such things. Oh, I'll bring back a loved one. Whoa, you want to see your father again. But to tell you the truth, they don't come back right.
I hear sometimes that is better.
That's the old saying. Never make a deal with the devil.
What does that make you?
Me? I'm just more of a bellboy. I see people to their final destination. Downstairs, of course.
I see. Like, what was his name? From, Achilles? Karn?
You can say that.
Damn, what have I gotten myself into?
I don't rightly know, Mr. Lamore, but I know it's interesting. And he'll pull another cigarette from your pack. I think at this point you probably have expended them, Lucas.
Oh, yeah.
He'll take the last one.
Those were expensive.
You should quit anyways. These things will kill you. And as he's just kind of like a shadow sitting next to you, you see he'll smile. And it's just, his whole body is opaque like a shadow. And he'll just smile a perfect row of human teeth.
Well, that's not disconcerting at all.
Manet, you are watching Jonas just break down. Jonas, what does Manet see?
He has like the top fur in his lap, and he's just crying.
Oh well. Sir Jonas, I do believe in times like this, it is best that mayhaps you close those eyes of yours and lie to rest. I'm gonna try and, even though I don't have the spell sleep anymore, I'm gonna try and hypnotize him to try and get him to rest.
Ooh.
What would I have to do, Mr. DM?
I would say that's Mene. It's kind of your thing, right? You're a hypnotist.
Mm-hmm.
I would say if you take the proper amount of time, you can probably, quote unquote, ritual cast it. If you expend some time doing it.
Sure.
So just go ahead and give me a roll because I like it
What, for sleep?
for sleep.
Oh god, is it like 5d8 or 5d10?
5D sleep.
I will
Or
allow
D8.
Jonas a
D8?
to make it. Usually, sleep is just as long as you beat the hit points, you put them to sleep. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
I have
he's on
one.
1 hit point, so if
I
I'm
will-
casting the spell, he's going to sleep.
I will allow Jonas a wisdom save, or what save is it? Is it wisdom?
No save.
Or
It's just-
Sleep,
yeah.
sleep is no save, but if we're just homebrewing this, and he
Um,
wants to resist going to sleep, then yeah.
What's the command save? Wisdom?
Yeah, it's wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom save.
Yes. Jonas, are you fighting this?
Not
very well.
really. Not really, yes.
It doesn't look like it either way.
Mene,
He,
go ahead, Jonas.
no. I wasn't saying anything.
How does Mene hypnotize Jonas to get him to sleep?
Oh, I kind of just went through it earlier, right? Gave him that short little poetic calm
Oh, so
dissertation, I guess.
oh yes, so just
Maybe with my pocket watch moving back and forth.
yes, of course.
Stereotypical hypnotist stuff.
You see Jonas succumb to sleep. You didn't need to do that, Mene. Mathematically, you are in the right. The
You
clear.
could roll 5 ones and I would still be asleep.
Yeah, I know. I just felt like it.
Jonas nods off to sleep.
I think I might relearn that spell.
Lucas, you see Jonas asleep holding Mina's dead body. Mene, is there anything else you would like to do?
I think I'm about to go to sleep myself. I'm pretty sure we're all pretty beaten and bruised and tired at this point.
Lucas is gonna take one last drag of a cigarette looking at them. He's gonna throw it to the ground, stomp it out. Screw this. And he's just gonna walk away.
Mene, do you go and nod off to Slumberland like all the good boys and girls?
Yes, in fact I do, although if Lucas is going to be outside of my fortifications, how is he going to get inside?
Well, technically, I think for the spell,
No, Lehman's tiny hut, you can't re-enter once you leave.
no, you can. It's only the caster that can't.
Really?
Mhm.
Yes,
Sure.
you designate targets, and they are allowed to enter and exit.
Okay.
If you want to link the spell, I think it says that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
Sounds right.
click cast spell and nothing happened. Oh,
If
it
you
wants me
click
to
the-
place
I
a...
think you have to click the dice.
It wanted me to place a thing.
Oh, there it goes. Even better.
Yeah, creatures and objects within the dome, when you cast the spell, can move through it freely.
Okay. Now that that is settled,
Mm,
where is our dear old
yeah, you're right.
He's
gambler
making his
going?
way back over to where Bunny was. Bunny.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello there.
You seem like you've been all over this country. Am I right?
I do well for myself.
You wouldn't happen to know of any way to bring the dead back? Not like. And then he motions to his self. Not like yourself, but more like.
Oh, I am
bringing
not. I have never crossed the river Styx. I simply am this way.
Oh, I'm sorry then.
I feel sorry for you. That information isn't gonna come cheap, Mr. Lemoy.
What'll it cost?
What do you got?
I got $100 right here with your name on it.
Did you bring any ears?
No.
Mm.
I know where I can go get some.
You do have a nice set for yourself.
I was thinking more of the cultist variety. What about ghoul ears? You take those?
No, living preferably. They help me hear. And I hear lots of things. Things about might be prudent to you with your questions.
Well,
Just one,
Yeah.
Mr. Lamar, just one.
one ear?
You won't even miss it.
Oh, I'm sure I will. What about this? And he'll root in his pocket and he'll pull out the syringe more. He will pull out a card, and it'll look like a normal playing card, and he'll turn it around, and it's the ace of spades, and he'll turn it around again, and it'll be the death card.
You have my attention, Mr. Lamar.
Well, I haven't found a need for this just yet, and it would be saddened if I wouldn't be able to use it, but maybe you'd like to talk to the dead.
You see, Bunny's little hands begin to wiggle their fingers on both sets of arms. The dead
and
told many secrets.
So tell me what I want to know. Is there any way to bring the dead back? And I mean back. No strings attached. No peculiarities.
Let's
Half
see.
dead either. Not like what they got in Bucharest.
It's a tall order, Mr. Lamar. You have to realize that there are some limitations.
I understand. But what are the options with the least?
I know the big man
Death
in the
or-
castle. The big man himself. A scientist is in his employ. One that likes to fiddle with the dead. Electrify them, bring them back. Granted, some of them are a work in progress. But they are living. I do know of another person. The word is around the mist. A person that's able to bring them back perfectly. A person that's able to cure any disease. You see that it'll extend its tiny little hands, gesturing for the card.
He'll kind of flip it around in his fingers. And he's going to move over and hand it to him. Can I try some sleight of hand to swap it out with a playing card?
Let's go.
Making an enemy.
Burning bridges for fun.
Man, his brother's gonna murder us.
Maybe they don't like each other. I don't know.
Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check.
Do you have any luckies left?
I don't.
Oh, or you don't need it.
Or his natural one. His natural luck.
You see that Bunny would grab the card, not really inspecting it too closely.
It's a Joker card, by the way.
Of course. There's a man who came down in a burning ball of fire. He's been curing the locals of the ailments. He is said to be a judge of some sort. He, not just for law, but for morality. But he is no person to be trifled with. He has a rather strange fella with him. A man that looks to be made out completely out of metal. This man, I am confident in, can bring whoever you want back from the dead.
Well, I thank you for the information. Do you know where I might find this fella? This, sun man?
He's around the mountains somewhere. His flying ship crashed, and now he can't get out of the mist. Like a fly in a spider's web.
Well, I thank you, Bunny. And I hope that, we can do business again. Maybe I'll have some ears for you.
Of course.
I'll
And you
collect them.
see Bunny will look down at the card. You see their eyes will narrow. You see their elbows will invert close to their chest. Their face will split open, revealing a few other set of eyeballs behind the skull. And it just releases the most gut-wrenching scream as it tries to push its hand into this hallowed ground, and you see it sizzles and crackles. Mr. Lamar, these games will get you killed. See you
what I've been
soon. And they will vanish off into the mist.
Boy. Well, next
Luke-
time we run into him and his sibling shopkeepers, that's gonna be fun. He definitely won't warn them about you.
Maybe. I mean, didn't he say that he didn't really like them or talk to them very much?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
And
but,
it's in the last episode, and no one can correct me if I form an alliance with them.
Yeah. Lucas will shiver, and he'll make his way back and try to recollect himself before entering. Had a talk with our friend Buggy or Bunny.
Pretty sure
Seems
everyone
that-
here is like asleep, by the way.
Oh, you're actually asleep too? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, no, he wants that. Then he'll walk back and take his place, set up his bedroll, and he'll try and snooze off to sleep.
You do so. Everyone can hit that long rest button.
Where's
Let's go.
Oh, DM's giving us a long rest.
No, where is the long rest?
Under your hit die button.
Oh,
This L.rest. 44 hit points.
we're still level 5, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Why isn't Mina's health bar going up?
Yeah, does she get a long rest, Mr. DM?
Look, it went up.
Yay!
She's a zombie.
He's back. He's back, guys.
You guys wake up. The current date is April 22nd, 1897. What would you guys like to do?
Lucas will wake up, and if he notices Jonas is awake, he'll make his way over.
Yeah, he's just sitting there, looking at her face.
And he'll kind of like put his hand towards your shoulder and then kind of pull it back. I had a talk with our friend Bunny. He said there might be someone who can help her here. Well, two people.
What do you mean by help?
Like in the bring the dead back sort of way.
Like those monsters in Bucharest?
No, he made it seem like this was something a bit more complete. Well, one of the options. It seems our count has a doctor in his employ that has been trying to bring the dead back to life, but hasn't been successful yet, though apparently he's close. And he'll look at the arm. Friend from the sky.
God damn it.
The one in the mountains. Apparently he's got a holy touch that can cure any ailment and even bring the dead back.
You people look at anyone that mastered space travel and think there's some sort of god.
Well, this isn't coming from me. This is coming from, well, you saw him.
Yeah, that freak in the woods.
I tend to believe that he thinks that this guy can bring the dead back.
Jonas, if you want her back, I could just do it for you.
You can?
And so now here's the one from the sky who's not a god, but it can apparently bring the dead back.
Yeah, I mean, she, I could just break a piece of me off, make her swallow it, I can jumpstart her heart, and move her around.
Can I do a medicine check to see if that sounds like that would work?
Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Described it didn't sound like it would work. It sounded like he would
take over her body.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, I would have done an
turn
insight
the
check on that.
I'm a doctor and I'm bad at insight.
Can I do an insight check on that?
Yeah. Lucas, this does not sound like 100% fixed. This sounds like he is going to puppet her.
Yeah, I think we want to bring her back, not
She'll be back.
Will it be her, though, or will it be you?
What do you mean, her?
What do you mean? What do you mean, her? Her.
Not
Oh.
just her body moving.
What do you mean?
I mean her soul.
You think there's such things as souls? That's adorable.
Well, I haven't seen a ghost yet, so maybe you're right.
Let's do this, Jonas. I'm ready.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Well, you all think about that. Mind if I check through my fortifications to see if those cultists have woken up and exited the compound?
That's a great question, Manet. Give me a perception check.
Perception. If I can find it, because I am blind. Ooh.
You didn't see anyone leave out this way.
Like there's no one outside or anything.
You don't see anyone outside.
There any footprints by the entrance to the crypt?
If I'm able to see that far.
You would need to get a little closer.
Well, the coast is looking clear.
Here,
What are
I'll
we
go
going to
with
do about transportation, though?
That is a fair point. We could go back into the crypt and see where it exited out the other way. There might have been another exit. And cemeteries are usually close to town. I wouldn't expect this to just be a graveyard in the middle of nowhere.
I suppose, but last time we delved down there, things did not end well.
That's true, though. Those cultists didn't seem to put up too much of a fight themselves. And I doubt there are many more ghouls down there, especially in that room, though.
I'm not quite as optimistic about that.
I'm willing to roll the dice.
I know you are.
But
Do you perhaps
yeah,
recall being completely paralyzed with several of them standing over you and seeing
I
death?
do, unfortunately. Then he looks back at Jonas and actually I don't think our friend will be able to bring himself to go back in there. So
Another
Wait,
thing.
what? Huh? Sorry, I was distracted.
well, we don't have transportation, and unless those cultists have only used this way to get in or out, I think there might be another exit inside that crypt. Though, we could also venture out into the mist and see if there's a town nearby.
Can I exit the fortifications and try and look around to see if there's any form of transport nearby in this little clearing? So I'm surprised all these cultists don't have like a cart or something.
Give me
Unless they
a
have
survival check.
survival.
Wait,
trying.
I'm gonna give you a tap.
He doesn't need it.
Oh, you don't need it. Never mind.
Manet, as you stroll and peruse down the cemetery, there are clear markings of people gathering here that you are not able to see at night. You see cigarette butts occasionally from people smoking, various like small candles Looks like people were meeting here at some point in time. You do see a few footprints going to the mausoleum, but you don't see very many coming out. But with that high perception roll, you would need to get a little... Well, I guess with that high roll, you can see fairly well. You do see tracks of a cart kind of along the edge over here.
If I were to walk over here, do I spy a cart or just a path?
You just see a path. It looks fairly old, maybe 1 or 2 days old, but there's a track there nonetheless.
Mr. Lamar,
Yeah.
I believe I may have found a path we can follow out of here. If you are correct that there is a town not too far from here, perhaps it would just be better to walk. I'm thinking that taking Sir Jonas back into the crypt would be a rather a cruel approach
Yeah, you're probably
and
right.
unwise.
I wouldn't want to go back in there if I were him either. Jonas, Manet found a path. You wanna swaddle her up and carry her out of here?
Yeah, let's get out of this godforsaken place.
Do we like wrap her in a bedroll or?
Luke, make a perception check for me.
Yeah.
You see your shadow snickering.
He's just gonna step on it. And like kind of take a back step and like he's digging his feet into the dirt.
Ow. Now, Bubba, why'd you go do that?
So, I don't know how we can keep her from, well, just keep her. But, I think if we want to bring her back, the mountains are the best bet. And who knows, maybe this Sky Man can cure my ailment too.
Should we talk to Ismark first? He should know about this.
I think he'll just want to bury her. I don't see him allowing us to bring her out of Bucharest a second time.
But if we can't do it, he'll hate me even more just for carrying around her body.
Leave her, Jonas.
No.
No, no.
Jonas sounds
hear-
is angry.
Oh, hear me out, Jonas. Okay? I want what you want. And I hope that you want what I want. Okay?
What do you want, Petra?
To make sure you live. To help me help you. And vice versa. I think it's a bad idea to take her out. Leave her here. This place protects against evil.
And what was
I don't know
down
if...
there?
Well, it's not up here now, is it? And I don't know if you can see me, but I'm doing quotations around evil.
Can we hear Petra, by the way? I forget.
In this case, it would only be... You can when he wants you to, but Jonas is just...
Okay.
But Jonas is speaking out loud, and he's like getting angrily. You can see him getting angry.
What? What's he?
And plus, the spooky in the cape can't get her here.
The bastard wants me to leave her here.
Well, leave her here, how are we gonna get her, well, back?
This place is protecting against the dead, and it's not like she can get up and move around by herself.
But, I guess the question is she gonna keep? Does she look like she's decomposing?
The process of decomposition takes a little while.
Okay. But rigor mortis should have started.
Rigor mortis is already setting in.
Okay. Yeah, if we get back here, she might not be whole anymore. You're a doctor. Do you know a way to preserve her?
Would I know any, MJ?
Not to that degree of like keeping a fresh body fresh. It is a natural state to decompose.
You do have Petra's offer.
I'm not doing that.
And formaldehyde.
I don't carry around formaldehyde with me.
And what kind of doctor are you? Well, actually, I
A
don't.
bad or tired one.
You got some salt, Jonas.
Are there any
Yeah.
caskets around?
You got some hay pennies.
Yeah, are there any empty graves around?
You could
Just
definitely make one.
Or just wooden caskets?
Well, yeah, you know what I mean. Caskets, yeah.
No, Manet, because the point of having a casket is to put something in it.
But there's a cemetery.
Yeah, they don't keep.
Empty
Yeah.
caskets here.
Well, we could, like I said, we could wrap her in a bedroll, sling her over your back, though. Might make it a bit hard going. None of us are very strong.
I'll do it. It was my fault this happened. I can bear the brunt of it.
He's gonna
Alright.
carry her on his back the whole way.
Jonas, listen to me. I'm trying to help you.
Mhm.
Fine, have it your way. I just want what's best for you, Jonas.
I'm gonna. I want to show you something that Petra has in case you want to use it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll copy and paste it to you.
Do it.
Because this seems like a perfect opportunity for this to happen.
Ooh, actually, now that it's light out, and I know we're in a cemetery, something of St. Jude. Is this point on the map? I don't know if we checked that last time.
It is not because you don't know where you are.
Well, I'm looking for anything with St. Jude in the name on the map.
Yes, I see. Jonas, go ahead and give me that charisma saving throw.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oof. Is that a... Do a D12?
Huh?
I think you just fell it.
No, for the time.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yep. Lucky for
Oh.
you. Jonas, you're making this harder on me. Let me help, Jonas. I'm taking... Move over. You guys see Jonas kind of snap to attention. You see that he'll straighten up like a soldier saluting. You just see Mina's body just fall to the ground.
Hey, what the hell?
Jonas will go ahead and give me just a general athletics check, Jonas.
I'm great at those.
You see Jonas will... You see with the parasitic arm, Jonas will claw his way and pry open the lid for one coffin and just hoist the top up. He will dig into the coffin where there is a corpse there. He would just yoink it out. You see his head would turn mechanically to Lucas. Get rid of that. It's okay, Mina. Jonas will then take Mina, lie her down in this grave, and you see that the parasitic hand will begin to blister until the blisters on the hand pop, and it releases this green mist, and it just kind of sprays it over Mina's body.
What the hell was that?
How appetizing.
Lucas, give me a perception check.
What are you doing, Jonas?
Can we tell that this is a different person?
Oh, give me an insight check, man.
Ooh, perfect.
Sloppy work, man. This is an amateur. Amateur hour. But you know a person in another person's body when you see it.
Interesting.
As the green mist kind of goes over Mina, you see these strange and psychedelic flowers begin to bloom within the coffin. They are multi-colored, not like any flowers here. They seem to change when you blink your eyes. They are alien, they are foreign, but they are beautiful. And they hold your attention. They hold whoever's attention is looking at them. Petra is casting gentle repose on Mina.
Ooh, is that a spell that not even Jonas has?
Nope.
And then he will cover the coffin back up. Okay, let's get this show on the road.
Lucas is gonna go over and pick up the corpse. Well, if you say so. And what's this this corpse that I have? Like, what is it? Like a man or what, or just a skeleton?
It's
hard to tell.
it's a emaciated skeleton. It's been here for a while.
They're wearing any clothes?
It is.
Anything in its pockets?
It's kind of strangely wearing something that Lucas would have worn, kind of that time era.
Oh, that Luke Fairwhite would have
Yes,
worn. So like
out of date, like a French dandy.
like pantaloons.
Oh, it was the real Prince of England, Prince of France.
He wasn't a prince. He was just a noble.
Same thing.
Anything in its pockets?
Give me a perception check.
Investigate. Okay.
Investigation, yes.
I mean perception. Oh, fine.
Either one.
Oh,
Investigation is more like looking for clues.
I guess that's true.
Perception is like, do you notice something? You find two things. One is a very nice silver brooch worth $10. The other is a pinky ring that has a little secret compartment in it, worth $20.
Ooh, what are the drugs inside?
You see a powdery white substance.
Brooch. $20.
As well as a lovely chastity belt.
Sorry, wait. The brooch was worth $10. The ring was worth $20.
Yes.
What is it? Chastity belt? You said?
Chastity belt.
Ew. That's not worth anything, right?
You'll be surprised for the right buyer.
Okay, I guess I'll take that too.
Yeah, the brother's gonna love that.
Yeah, maybe it'll be worth me screwing him over. I don't know. Though I'm probably gonna have to collect some ears now from everyone we kill. I wonder how many ears it would take to get back into his good graces. 100?
And that you would have to give it to him for free too.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that as long as I don't have to give him my ears.
But Manet, you do see a path ahead of you, one that you can follow.
All right. Well, if we're done desecrating graves, we're losing daylight, and
Yeah.
we don't know how far it is to the nearest town. We should probably get going.
Yeah, we should. Jonas, and he'll give air quotes. You ready to mosey on out of
Yes. I am Jonas.
I guess before we leave, I'll go ahead and grab whatever I can salvage that we can carry from the cart.
Not much, Manet.
Yeah, I figured that. Not anything worth writing down. Got it.
Yep.
Alright.
Give me a survival check, Manet, with advantage.
I'm gonna give you a tap of guidance.
We need to stop letting the child lead us. Because every time he does, he crashes something.
I got y'all.
What? That's
It's an 11.
that's not terrible.
I got an 11.
Jonas halfway, they get turned around a couple of times. Jonas, halfway, and to go back to Luke's question, this cemetery is not actually on a map. Oh, not
Yeah.
that one. But here you go.
Oh God, we're all the way to the south.
No, you're not.
Yeah. We were here, we ran somewhere. Probably here or here.
You would be closer to here.
Oh wow, we got kind of far.
Is this location we're at right now? Did we figure out our bearings?
I would say with you walking around for around 2 or 3 hours in the morning, you see a town over here, and the closest town you would ascertain to you would be Torgavista.
Tarkavishta?
Torgavista. Jonas, you snap back into reality.
Wait,
Can you swap
Wait.
me out for loot?
wait, where are we? Wait,
Don't worry, you were on autopilot.
what did you do?
I helped Jonas.
He put her in one of the caskets and sealed her up. He put some sort of stuff in there. I don't know what it was.
A preservative.
John's just gonna sigh. If you hurt her, I'll cut you off.
Oh, okay. Who's gonna cut who off?
You need me too.
I do, which is why I'm helping you, but you're making it incredibly difficult. You know how hard it is to operate off of your emotions? I feel that too. and I don't like it.
I don't think finding another host would give you any different.
Well, between you, the deadbeat, and the child, I think you're the best bet. Don't worry, Jonas.
Do we hear all this, or is this still
No,
just
this private conversation. Trust me, Jonas. Your emotions are rubbing off on me. I don't want her to perish either. I have your best interests in mind. I simply ask that you trust me.
We'll try.
That's good. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Now, come on. So where are you going now that you kind of have your landmark? You can either walk towards Torga Vista or continue basically wherever you want to go.
So our goal is the Carpathian Mountains. So somewhere in these mountains.
When we have 10 days
Yeah.
to find the angel somewhere. It's an entire mountain range.
We could.
10 days.
Yeah, gentle repose.
Oh, is it only 10 days?
I think if you upcast it, it's higher, but we don't know.
There's no upcasting.
Oh, there's no upcasting. So 10 days.
Because we also would have to take some time getting back.
Yeah, unless this guy can just like zoop us back with his spaceship. Sorry, his flying ship. My bad.
With his
Oh
metal
wait,
man.
Jules Verne is totally out by now. We know about spaceships.
Jules Verne wrote 300 Leagues Under the Sea. It was a submarine, not a spaceship.
No, and the what's it called? Around the Moon. Oh God, what's it called? To the Moon and Back.
Oh, that French movie. That's not even cinema because it's French. They know nothing about art.
What were these circles that he marked on the map again?
Uh,
Do we remember?
From
Were
Earth,
these
from the
places
Earth
we
to
were
the Moon.
debating
that's what it
going?
is.
I think there was something important. I don't remember off the top of my head.
And you said it's 8.
I think
sorry,
they're the
what year is it
Vistani
now?
camps. Yes, they're Vistani camps.
Oh, because we'd asked about those or thing or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, what year is it right now?
1897.
Oh yeah, no. Jules Verne wrote From Earth to the Moon and Around the Moon. So we know about spaceships.
But
Spaceships
would
are-
your character read?
No, but
Can
his
your
wife
character-
read. His wife absolutely read and would gush to him about these magnificent stories of fantastical machines.
Mm-hmm. So where are you guys heading right now?
Well, we could head to Targovishta and maybe get some information.
I think that's the best idea.
Maybe we can even get some faster transport back to Bucharest and head to the mountains from there.
Is that what you
Do
decide
we even
to do?
have any money?
No,
We just-
but I can make some.
I'm not gonna question you anymore.
It's probably for the best. Though. Yeah, it's probably for the best.
So do you walk towards the town?
Well, come on, Couillons. Town's not getting any closer. Couillon means fool.
You guys begin to approach this town. You see it is fairly thriving and fairly large. You see that there is a farm that stretches in front of it, as well as a few different kind of different outposts set up in front of it, as well as construction of a stone wall around it.
Darkness.
Yes, I forgot about
My
that.
old friends.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. to you again.
Ooh, this place is cool.
Can you see?
Yeah,
Nope.
slightly.
I can't.
I have a little bit of range. I have dark vision on for some reason.
There you go. Now can you see?
Am I
Yeah.
to take it that this is like one of the big cities on the map? Because Bucharest was small.
Yes, this is one of the bigger ones.
Gremlin carriers.
You guys would be
Ooh,
approaching
Galen farmstead.
over here.
Research outpost.
Oh boy, research.
Ooh.
Coffin maker. Hey, we could go back and pick her up. Get some salt. Some copper dust.
Ah, yes. We heard about this place.
Oh yeah, the toy shop. Hell yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
that
the
place.
church.
Yeah, I need to go there.
You just want to go there for funds.
Ooh, sweet. Free house.
That's true.
Yeah, there's another one.
Okay, so there's a coach and horses.
That is the inn.
So,
The tavern slash inn.
I thought that. Okay, I thought it's.
They do sell horses as well and rent them out.
Oh, nice.
Is Fallbot Castle?
Talbot.
Talbot.
Curse of Sard.
Talbot.
Where would you like
So,
to go first?
The Hunters
Uh-huh.
Guild.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe the research outpost might be a good idea.
The first building we see, let's just walk into it.
I mean,
We're one of those people.
Should we split the party?
No,
Yes.
Renee will die.
That's true.
No.
I'm a big boy.
I'm a big boy in a little boy's body.
You guys are approaching the research center or the research outpost.
Yeah, is there a sign that says research outpost?
There is.
Ooh. This
Odd. I don't believe that. I believe the town is that way.
maybe this is
What
that
is this
doctor
thing
that
outside
works
of
for
it?
the count.
Maybe.
But
Though,
why
if
is he all
it
the way
is,
out
we
here?
probably keep.
Mayhaps we don't want to meet anyone associated with the count at the moment.
Well, we don't know if that's who's here.
As you enter, you see it's kind of bustling. You see that it's quite the multicultural hub. You see people of various walks of life there. You see people from the east, people from various other countries from South America, from the Caribbean. It is kind of like a hodgepodge of diversity in this one place, and they kind of stare at you, don't really care why you're there, and they go back to working. But then you'll kind of see, kind of a sweeping gesture. One of the tent flaps will open and say, out will come this gentleman.
Whoa!
You see a strapping gentleman with a very neatly manicured mustache and a kind of in a safari uniform, wearing a kind of a bowler cap.
Is that Bud Spencer?
It is not. That is a rendition of Peter Cushing,
Oh, okay.
very own
So-
Grand Admiral Tarkin.
So this isn't the guy that was at the camp.
No, that was a different guy.
They look so similar.
That was Bud Spencer.
That was Quincy Morris.
It's almost like
Ow.
all of the actors in older movies were all
I literally-
white guys.
Yesterday, I was literally watching a Bud Spencer Terrence Hill movie.
Nice. You see this gentleman goes, "Oh, who are you, fellas?"
Travelers?
I see that. What is that? With your distinctive accent, I peg you for a Londoner?
Yeah.
Oh, an American. Very nice. And child. Oh, what can I do you gentlemen for? Name's Banning.
Well, I suppose we are new to the town. Anything we should know?
Oh, are you, would you like to know? This is, my research outpost. We're just here collecting some data.
What are you researching, friend?
Oh, you see that he would immediately perk up, as you ask him that. Almost like this gentleman is an open book and is just excited to have someone to talk to about the things he likes. Well, if you must know, we are doing an archaeological dig. We're, you see, there's this fascinating phenomenon, mummification. And you see, there are various, mummification practices around the world. And, well, we're researching one that happened here.
Oh no, this guy's gonna unleash the Pharaoh's curse.
Well,
that already happened.
yeah, that's
Do you not remember
interesting.
the train?
I've been up close and personal with one of these mummies before.
Yeah.
You didn't happen to have ordered some artifacts from out of the country, did you?
Oh no, that sounds like my nemesis. Another archaeologist.
Another.
Yes, I do
Transylvania,
believe we
home to
saw
vampires, werewolves, zombies, and
I do believe
archaeologists.
we saw some of these mummies that you've described on our train ride here.
What happened to them?
Train crash.
Well, the train crashed. We were lucky to have survived.
Are the mummies okay?
And they were.
No,
Probably
they're all.
not.
Imagine they were destroyed. I'm not sure anyone.
You see, he would dramatically hit the wooden kind of fortificated walls with his fist. He would go, "Damn you, Saxton!"
Saxton.
Yes, my nemesis. That old crone. Last I heard, he was going up to Babe's University, showing the mummies that he found. Well, you mark my words, Saxton, and he'll point up to the sky. I will find the best mummy yet.
Oh wait.
That guy.
Jackson was the old guy, one of the ones that actually lived. He's in Bucharest right now, right?
He is.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
interesting.
wait.
You know, I
That's-
actually think I have some pictures of these mummies if you'd want to get some of these photos developed. You don't happen to have a dark room anywhere?
Are you kidding? Of course we do. We're archaeologists. I'd love to see these. Of course, I'll pay you for your work.
Well, of course, actually, if you would, I wouldn't mind a small fee, but I could use some spare film as well.
Of course. I think I got some to spare. How about $50 for your trouble, sir?
Well, he'll look at he's about to agree, and he looks at the rest of the guys and says, well, these photos are exclusive, as the pieces
Did
don't
Saxon-
really exist anymore.
Did Saxon make you an offer?
Well, and he kind of like has a deep intake of breath. I don't want to say, business dealings.
Damn you, Saxton!
Though his offer was generous. Then
Generous?
he kind of pauses.
Oh.
It could have been more generous.
You see that he would speak in various languages. You see some of the guys around will kind of stop what they're doing. You see that they were kind of gather around Banning, and they will pull money together.
Oh God, no!
You chose this.
I did.
To be fair, they'll probably quite like those photos.
That's why I'm not making him roll. He has the thing that he wants.
I hope
Oh.
the picture is just the camera of Rigby falling over.
Okay, my
Oh,
good
good
sir.
God.
How about
Some of the pictures might be morbid as hell.
how about 120 for your troubles? And
he'll shut up the moment he says "and."
this little fella, and you will see that he will grab by the scruff of his neck a small capuchin monkey.
Well,
we gotta keep the monkey.
Oh God.
oh Jonas. All right, I guess you have yourself a deal, and he'll hold out his hand.
This guy's totally pawning this monkey off on us. It's gonna end up being a huge pain in the butt.
Oh, it's gonna be the same as the last monkey we had.
Yeah, MJ, do you have a thing
Oh
for
no!
monkeys?
Wait a minute.
You know, I didn't even think about that, but I think there is a monkey character written into this module. But I just reflavored it to this here is Aya.
Any particular reason you seem keen to allow her to leave?
Well, I want those pictures, son.
Can I insight check that?
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
We're not leaving the monkey.
Mene,
Yes.
you stare into this man's soul. You have encountered many of men of many passions. You see that this man is completely earnest in what he is saying. He wants those
Okay.
pictures.
Hey, I was just wondering if he's pawning off some sort of huge pain in the ass on us. He's not. Good to know.
So, do we have a deal?
Yes.
Excellent. And he will take your film, Lucas, and he will provide you a new role. And just in a
When you
wicker
get those
basket.
developed, could I have any negatives that you keep?
As long as they're not archaeology related, I don't see why not.
Well, I seem to have a few. I've been taking photos, and the camera belonged to a friend, so let's say. And I wanted to make sure that her work got back out of here.
That kind of seems like a you problem after you sold this to me. But I would do my best to honor it.
Any negatives, you can keep the positives in the final pictures, but I just want to keep the negatives for future use.
You see the monkey will hiss at Manet.
Wouldn't it be,
Be nice.
What? The monkey doesn't like Manet.
The monkey will
Do
kind
I have any rations on me I could offer this monkey?
of... you mean your rations that you need to survive? Yeah, sure.
remember I got a lot extra?
Yeah. You have some a bag of mixed nuts and kind of like a trail mix. Banning will go ahead and also say, yes, my good sir, I will honor your request. If there is any secular pictures, I will send them to you post haste.
Well, I appreciate that. So the pictures on there are any pictures that she took beforehand, so the mummies on the train, whatever else she was taking pictures of, but also the vampire corpse at Bucharest Church, the Walking Dead of Bucharest, the Vishani celebration, the body of the troll, and the graveyard of St. Jude.
Okay.
Oh, they're gonna be in for a surprise.
Oh yeah, no, these are gonna be horror. Like, he's either gonna believe him or not believe some of these pictures.
Give me an animal handling check, Manet.
As I try and bribe this monkey to not hate me.
But you're just the devil, so I don't know why they wouldn't hit you.
You see the monkey will attentively eat out of your hands, but it's keeping its distance from you. And it will climb on Lucas's shoulder. Here, I keep them in this. And he'll give you a wicker basket. Be careful around drinks, though. He has a taste for brandy.
Well, now that sounds interesting.
Yeah, good choice.
If you gentlemen are looking for work, I, of course, am looking for an expedition crew. Just keep that in mind. We leave in 1 week.
Well, so
I'm
we seem
afraid
bad.
we are
business.
rather in a rush right now.
I'll stop back later to see what negatives you might have.
Yes, sir. And he'll put a pipe in his mouth and begin to smoke it as he walks off to go develop the film.
So I think
was,
earlier I had asked
$120,
the guy
$150?
whether there was
120.
any.
I'm sorry, what was
I
that?
think
Brandon?
earlier I had asked the guy whether there was anything going on in town that I needed to know about, but I kind of got a.
Oh, yes.
Sorry.
Did he? I'm assuming there's not really anything I need to know, right?
There is a festival that is happening. He would have relayed that information to you. The Wolf Heads Festival.
Oh. We know where this festival would be held.
It would be. It's a kind of a town-wide festival. But you see that as you're kind of getting closer to the town, there is preparations beginning to occur. You see that some of the decorations are a little bit more Grim Manet. As you go closer to the entrance of Torgavista, you see a whole bunch of wolf heads on pikes.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Huh. I can't help but notice that they have a fortificated wall that's not complete.
Yep.
What do you mean? Oh, that. Yeah. Oh.
Yep.
Well, that certainly seems rather unsafe. I hope they finish it for their sake.
Seeing the wolf heads, do I get like a... What sort of feeling do I get from them? Almost like I'm looking at my head, maybe, in the future?
Oh no.
I got a pipe.
It's definitely not a great feeling, Lucas. It is a reminder of something that you are going to have to deal with, and you can't outrun. You can't just put on a silly wig, fake an accent, and sail overseas to escape.
Well, says you. Hey, it worked for the it worked for the big bad wolf.
Oh, are they gonna put like little bits of silver and everything in this town?
We don't have a
It's a good
silver
question.
version yet.
Is Lucas far along enough yet that he is going to react
only
to
been a-
silver?
It's only been like a day or
Three?
two.
It's like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, and he said.
I mean, how long does it take?
He said like
a month.
a month or two. I thought he said.
Yeah. Oh, we have so many time limits.
We do. God, it's just like the last campaign. Fuck.
It is currently the date for you keeping track is April 22nd.
Yep.
You have been in Transylvania for approximately 4 days.
This place sucks.
Oh, I don't know why I made Jonas say that.
Wow, he just forced somebody to speak.
My
Who
apologies.
Jonas would know that he's keeping track.
That nerd.
Yeah.
But as you enter the town, we're going to pull up to the next leg of our adventure. Is here a good stopping point for you guys? I know it is pretty late.
Yeah.
Is this a good stopping point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm probably going to be up for a while yet, but if they're wanting to end it off here, that is okay. Because I don't know how
Yeah.
long the next bit's going to take of us exploring the town.
I have to go tour a apartment tomorrow, so I have to.
Yeah, you got to get up
done with
early.
Work early. Well, I have to get done with work early, so
Mm.
I would prefer to not be at work longer than I have to be.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yep.
I think this is a good place to stop.
I'm finally getting an apartment, maybe, hopefully.
Hey.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can
end the
move out of my
recording.
parents'
End the
house.
recording. Don't dox yourself.
No,
Talk
say
to myself. I live at.
yes. 123 Sesame Street Lane.
Where in lists Max location is
No,
it?
but it's 10 minutes